Hello, I am Abdullah Munshiam from Digital Electronics Section E. Today I am going to explain about flash memory. It was invented by Japanese engineer Masuka Fujio. Toshiba was searching for a technology that could replace old storage media like the floppy and magnetic disks. Thus came the flash memory. It was invented in the earlier 1980s and named by Arizoma Shoji, who was also a co-worker of Masuka in Toshiba. So the name came from its fast formatting nature. Flash has exciting formatting speeds. It can format in quite seconds. So Arizoma Shoji compared it with the flash of a camera because a flash beings in a very fast speed. Thus the name flash came. So what is a flash memory? It is a solid state and non-volatile memory chip. It stores electrical charges instead of magnetic charges. It belongs to the EEPROM, which is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory group, and it has memory cells that are made of floating gate transistors. Mostly they are MOSFET transistors. These flash memories are light, compact, and shock resistant because they are solid state. Because in a solid state natured compound, there are no moving parts inside. Thus, it makes them light and compact, as at the same time shock resistant as well. They are energy efficient because they do not need electricity. After data is stored, data can be stored it for a lifespan of minimum 10 years without any electrical charges. There are two kinds of flash memory basically. One is the NOR flash memory and there is the NAND flash memory. The NOR flash memory has a higher transfer efficiency. It makes it compatible in fast memory spaces. But it has slow write and read speeds in contrast to the NAND flash memory. Their programs can be executed directly, so the program does not need to be stored in the RAM before executing in case of NOR flash memory. And it is cost effective in small capacity for 1 to 4 MB, but in higher capacity we use NAND flash memory. This can be accessed like block devices. Block devices are HDDs. So most SSDs are NAND flash memory. They have faster erase, sequential write and read. So they are used for storing large data and where we need to copy data, read data, and erase data in a very fast time. And they are cheap in higher storage quantities, but in the lower storage quantity, NOR flash memory is cheaper. So how does it work? This is a MOSFET transistor basically, and here we have another extra gate which is called the control and the floating gate. This is a PNP transistor, and the two gates of the control and floating gate are P and the source and drain are N. A cell monitors the level of charge passing through the floating gates. To pass the charge, we have to connect positive electricity to the N drain and the word line, which is the control gate. This positive electricity makes the negative electricity of the source to move from source to drain and source to the floating point as well. When they enter the floating point, a 1 is stored. So the flow, if flow is greater than 50%, the value is 1, and if flow is less than 50%, and the data is stored in here, the value is 0. Thus data is stored in the flash memory. So flash memory usage, it has a long range of usages like memory cards, pen drives, SSDs. It is also used in SDAC and HDXC cards, which are used in camera, and also picture cards and USB flash. Every flash memory and the recent SSDs are made from flashes. So flash is everywhere in storage devices. So how long does a flash memory last? A flash memory can be used between 10,000 to 100,000 write and erase cycles, but data can be stored for a lifespan for 10 to 15 years. That means that if you store a particular data, it can be retained for 10 to 15 years in proper usage. But if you want to keep data for a longer period of time, you have to run the flash memory and copy the data again, format it and copy it again. So it will be available for another 10 to 15 years. Frequently used flash drives, which you use regularly, requires more care because lifespan can be decreased as there are more write and erase cycles. And every day, every year, we can see flash memory are evolving. They're evolving in size and they're evolving in size, space, and longevity. The space is getting higher, the size is getting smaller, and they are getting more durable as well. Advantages and disadvantages of flash memory. Flash memory are durable and portable. They can be immersed in water, they can be read and erased easily, and supports a wide range of systems. Suppose you have a flash memory in your camera, you can use the same SD memory in your phone, and you can also read from it in your laptop. So it has no it is user independent. So the platform is not a barrier in flash memory. If you have a flash memory reader with your device, you can read it from any devices. But it has some limitations as well. Both NAND and NOR has limited cycles, as you know, it's around 100,000 in typical, and they can be infected by viruses. And if they're infected, your data may corrupt. And when a memory crashes or your flash memory crashes, all your data is lost. So it has some disadvantages as well. These are the sources I have used for this presentation. That is all. Thank you.